He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, Lord Jesus. See how I'm paying attention? Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am J Lee. This is J Lee's Corner. This is my review for Love After Lockup. Okay, this is season 2, episode 11. It is like 1 o'clock in the morning. I hope everybody had a great Saturday. And everything. Hello to all my J-Birds, and all that good stuff. I will be live tomorrow, for real this time, y'all. Y'all know I've been having to try a couple days, but I will be live tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we gonna chit-chat about all kinds of stuff, okay? So, but let's get into this Love After Lockup review. Okay, so we have first up Kate and Matt. Caitlin and Matt, you know, first of all, Matt got his tooth hole fixed. Okay, his whole tooth hole is no longer there. Okay, and without the missing tooth, Matt is an attractive man. You know, he don't look like he high off meth right now. Like, he looks healthy in this picture from his confession today, when he did not look that way in prior weeks. So, you know, let's hope that Matt is off the meth or the heroin or whatever his drug of choice is, and he gonna keep that tooth hole, you know what I'm saying, filled in with a tooth. So we first see Matt out there with his friend Sam looking for jewelry. You know, we know he and Caitlin had a whole argument last time at that apartment because Matt is a whole asshole when he's I don't know, wants to get high, whatever. I don't know why he was so upset about things. But, you know, he's like, you know, they got into it. He feels bad because he knows she's just going through a lot because, you know, she's having to live at his mama's house. And she just wants something of their own. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess now he figures that out. He's like, I'm going to get her a ring. And his friend Sam, like, who gets the girl a ring after a fight? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, he ain't thinking clearly. And it's just foolishness. Now, I'm like, my thing is, who shops for a wedding ring or an engagement ring when they don't have a job, a car, or just nothing? Like, you don't have no money, bruh. Like, how you gonna buy it, bruh? You gonna steal it? Put it on layaway? Borrow it? I mean, what you gonna do? I just don't get it. You know, he brings like, well, I proposed to her before, but you know, I think she would like a ring. I think she also wants you to get a job. I think she wants that first. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know, he doesn't buy the ring, but he looks at a couple of them and says, you know what I'm saying, every girl wants the ring. He gonna get her one because she deserves it. I said, okay. Now on to the difficult part. And I'm not going to spend too much time on this now, y'all, because y'all, this is probably another reason why I was all sad in my feelings yesterday when I watched this episode. Kate's mom passed away. I was like, Lord Jesus. Her mother passed away. She said her aunt called her and just told her, you know, your mom passed away in her sleep. She was complaining about a headache before she went to bed. She then went to bed and she never woke up. So I'm like, bruh, when I tell you I was not expecting this, because she's sitting in this scene, she's sitting in the room on the phone with someone. They're like, yeah, you know, your mom is here, and I'm thinking, dang, her mom must be sick and she got to go see her or something. And when the man said we have her here, like I thought he said laying on a cot with cover over her. Now, he may have said something differently. I'm not sure. Okay. But it's basically the funeral home people calling, you know, telling her that she can come view the body. I'm like, Lord Jesus, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how, you know, she, in the last 3 years, she's now lost her mom, her dad, her grandmother, her grandfather. You know, she brings up how she's just been watching people die for the past 3 years, and says she felt like an orphan. Man, look, I feel so bad. I feel so bad for her because I feel like she really feels like an orphan. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she would hear stories, you know, when she was younger. Her mom was a great mom up until she was around 3 years old. And then once she turned 3, her mom got on drugs. And then, you know, the drugs took over and then she just wasn't a good parent or whatever. She brings up how, you know, she now feels bad because, you know, her mom kind of stopped talking this particular time because her mom did not accept Matt. Her mom did not think that Matt was a good person for the day out of prison or whatever. And so she's like, well, my mom, you know, did not accept me and Matt as a couple, I chose Matt over my mother. And I'm like, well, you did. You know what I'm saying? She says the last time I saw her, I was an asshole to her. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to reconcile with me, and I was being an asshole. I told her we can do it on my time or whatever. And now her mom is dead. She's a wreck. Like, she's a wreck. You can tell she's a wreck. Crying. She was crying on Matt. You know, Matt brought the little dog over. Was the dog named Buttons? Buckle? Something, a little black and white dog, little you know, little Oreo dog, and she's like, yeah, they called us so I can come see the body. Like, what am I? She's a wreck. Okay, she's a wreck, and I feel like this is the time for Matt to step up. Matt need to get his ass a look. This is the time for Matt to prove he's good for her because the simple fact that she chose you over her mother. Okay, so your ass need to get up, get a job. I mean, you got your tooth hole fixed. Now that's one good thing, but I feel like because she got that good ass insurance, you may have got your tooth hole fixed because she paid for it. Okay, now Matt, help that girl because look, people, look, man, look. That girl lost her mama. And she already don't seem too mentally stable sometimes. She seem a little bit, you know what I'm saying, woozy because she don't know what she's doing in life. So for her to have lost her mama, her daddy, her grandparents, I do feel like she could lose it at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? She says how now her mama's died. Matt is the only family she has left. That's so fucking sad. That's so sad that she don't have nobody but this motherfucker girl. Oh, Lord Jesus. Look. Matt, bruh, all I know is your ass better get it together. Okay? And that's basically all it was with them two. Because I can't. Oh, dear Jesus is so much. You know what I'm saying? We're going to pray for that girl, give her strength and, you know what I'm saying, mercy through her trials and tribulations and you know, in this new normal her mom ain't gonna. Just pray for that girl because she don't need it. Next up, you know, we have Lizzy and Scott. Now, Lizzy and Jasmine out here at the dress barn looking for wedding dresses. I said, Lord Jesus, look at that. Look, Jasmine look like this dress stank. That's her face because she don't want to be there, okay? She don't want her mama marrying Scott. We know. But I'm like, why y'all looking for wedding? First of all, Lizzy been out of jail. Lizzy is the only story that ain't progressing much. Everybody else been out of jail for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Because Matt been out of jail, I think they said 6 weeks. No. It's probably been like a couple months. It's probably like 2-3 months. You know, we know that, you know, Michael, no, he been off license. Everybody been out of jail for like weeks, you know, or at least a month or two. Why is Lizzy only 5 days out? I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Who the hell left the damn gate open? And why are you 5 days out of prison wedding dress shopping? I'm like, girl, and it's weird because I'm looking like you just told her yesterday that y'all wasn't going to get married for a year. So y'all couldn't do shit else besides look at wedding dresses today? Lizzy like, I can't wait to do my wedding. You know, Scott's going to pay for all of it. He has no say-so in the wedding. I want butterflies. And I want a beautiful white dress. You know what I'm saying? I want the butterflies to be released when we walk out. And I want a horse-drawn carriage with white horses. With whose money, bitch? With whose money? Scott ain't got no money. Okay? None at the all. Anyway, you know, I don't have a budget, you know, because I just deserve it all. I say, you know what, you know, Jasmine ain't happy about it. Not damn bit. Jasmine is not happy. First of all, Lizzy's a little bit nuts. Okay, she's not realistic to be truthful. You know, Jasmine not happy about it. And, you know, she like, Mom should be focused more on being self-sufficient, you know what I'm saying, getting her life together, getting a job, and not getting married. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. She also brings out, you know, she should be focused on life and me. Girl, look. Jasmine not realistic. Her and her mama both ditzy as hell. I get what Jasmine want, but that ain't what Lizzie got. You thought that Lizzie would get out of jail and be the mom you needed when you was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up to you was 19. And that ain't what she is. Your mama is a scammer. Okay? Your mama is a user of tricks. Okay? Your mama, the tricks are for kids, okay? And for the men she gets money from. And that's who your mother is. And I get you want her to be a better person. She ain't been out of prison long enough to be a better person. She went out of prison for 5 days. You've been hounding her for 4 of them 5 days for her to do something better with herself. And I feel like, it's just not going to happen right now. Like, and I feel like if you just put Jasmine a kid, and in her mind, it's easy to be like, oh, don't date him, mom. Just be yourself and be, work on yourself. She don't have shit, and you don't have shit either, because y'all all there together for 5 fucking days, girl. Where you work at, Jasmine? If she leaves Scott, where y'all gonna go? If you have somewhere for your mama or her to go, then by all means, say, mama, you ain't got to be with him. I got you, because I've known for the past 8 years you was getting out. I saved all my lunch money. When I got a job, I saved all my checks, okay? I got you, mama. Come live at my house. If you can't say that, then you can't tell her what to do, because if she don't be with Scott, y'all both going to be homeless. Anyway, y'all know I'm in the mood. She do find the dress she loves. Okay, she found it. It was a beautiful dress. It really, really. Look at this dress. It's really nice. She looked beautiful in the dress. She honestly did. Even Jasmine thought the dress was gorgeous. Okay, it was gorgeous. But I'm like, Jasmine, part of your mama's life is Scott. Cause Scott is your mama's wallet. Okay, it is. You know what I'm saying? But she asked my mom, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Yes, Lizzie. Yes, Jasmine. I'm sure. So you want to marry Scott? Scott, you can picture yourself marrying Scott. Yes, I can picture myself marrying Scott. I really, really can. I can picture myself walking down the aisle to marry Scott or whatever. But mom, you should just, girl, Lizzie, just tell Jasmine shut up. Okay, Jasmine is like, you know what I'm saying? No. Lizzie says, I can see myself marrying Scott. You know what I'm saying? He loves me. He cares for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything I have is because of Scott. But you only been on 5 days, though. So, technically, it doesn't like you got a lot. But I get what she means. You know what I'm saying? She brings about, I've never had a job. I don't want to start stripping again. You can't strip again. You not ugly and you look great, but you can't be a stripper. I don't think you can be a stripper. Not one that makes a lot of money. And that's no tea, no shade to you being, in your 40s or 50s. But no one wants a 50-year-old strip. So you can't say that I don't want to strip. You can say I can't strip now. Okay. The times have changed. Times have changed when you was out here in these streets a little while ago. Anyway, she said, I don't even know how much minimum wage is because I've never had a job. She's telling her daughter, I don't have no skills, baby. I don't have no skills. Ain't nobody gonna hire a felon who been in jail for 9, 10 years who didn't even have a job before she went to jail. So what your mama telling you is that she's using what she got to get what she want. All she has is these 50-year-old looks that still look amazing. And she found a man who likes how she looks. And he's helping her live her life. And my thing is, she could have a good life if she stopped asking Scott to buy her new shit. If she let Scott start paying off some of that old shit, then she might be good. But she gonna make them both be in the goddamn poorhouse because she wants stuff. And Scott's stupid and he keeps buying it for her. You know what I'm saying? But Jasmine say, Ma, it's hard out here. I know it's hard out here, but you need to know that it's hard out here. It's like she want her mama to know the struggle. But I'm like, your mom was in prison for 10 years. I think she know the struggle. I think she struggle for soap, struggle for water, you know what I'm saying, for some noodle packets, you know what I'm saying, for some Doritos. She was struggling in prison. I wouldn't know because she said she got 800 grand in prison. So her mama hasn't struggled. She was a rich prison bitch. I'm like, how the fuck was you bitch richer than me? Anyway, okay, I'm getting all distracted. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Jasmine says that her mama does not want to admit that Scott is really a trick. You know what I'm saying? She's like, my mom got out of prison, didn't have nobody, and only had Scott who had some money, whatever. And so she's allowing him to pay for everything, so she does not want to admit he's a trick. She don't want to admit it on camera. I feel like if you was stop asking her shit on camera. If you stop doing that, she may tell you, well, baby, I don't want to marry him, but I have to act like I do until I get something for myself. I am 5 days out of prison. Give me at least a month to get something from this man, and then maybe I can start something new. At least let me get me a credit card. I mean, she can't pay it off because she on her job, but like, damn, it's been 5 days, girl, kind of fuck down. Anyway, Jasmine brings up how, I'm just watching you screw your life up. I'm not screwing my life up, whatever. I'm happy. I'm not screwing my life up. I'm happy with him. He's happy with me. We happy together. Girl, fuck bye. Anyway, from there, we do see, I'm like, which picture I want to take off first? We do see, I'm taking both off, because y'all know what Lizzie looks like. We see Scott. Scott bought Lizzie a new car. Okay, a whole new car. This fool took out a loan to buy her a new car. He also got new teeth. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I just, it's like Lizzie is using Scott. She absolutely is. However, Scott is still living beyond his means. Like, Scott then went and got some hair plugs. It looks like he then went and got some new teeth and everything. He done bought her a new car. He done did shit that he cannot afford to do for his prison bag. I'm like, you are dumb as hell. He brings up he got his teeth done because, Lizzie knocked the last ones out when she jumped on him to kiss him when she got out of prison. So he went to a dentist there. Somebody quick, some little local dude who the teeth wasn't expensive. They're not permanent and they're very uncomfortable. So I'm looking like, you got uncomfortable fake teeth in your mouth? Bro, you stupid. So Lizzie come out, oh my God, you got me a car? Oh my God, I wanted a car. Oh my God, Scott. Oh my God, Scott. He like, you don't notice anything else? She hadn't even noticed his teeth. But I'm like, because you wasn't talking, bro, and she saw the car first. I would see the car first too. So, you got your teeth done? Oh my God, Scott. Oh my God. You look fantastic. She says how he looked totally different. He went from looking homeless to looking like he's for NGQ. He do look completely different. Like, he do. I mean, he look fake rich. He do. The hair, the hair plugs, you can tell they're hair plugs. Girl. Anyway, they get in the car and drive around, but she can't even drive the car off the parking lot. You want to know why? Because her license was revoked because she had 8 DUIs. Scott, you bought a bitch a car who can't get a license, who can't drive it? What sense does that make? Why would you buy her a car before she can drive it? She probably can't ever get her license back. And why do she? They ride around the parking lot. She drives around the parking lot. Oh my God, how much does the car cost? You can't ask me that. That's like saying how much does the ring cost? Oh, but how much does the ring cost? You can't ask me that. That's like asking how much someone makes all year. Scott, you broke. You broke. You don't make shit a year, okay? The weird part is he must have good credit because he keeps getting these loans and credit cards and shit. So, I mean, he ain't paid shit off. So I'm confused. They gonna be broke as hell together. Okay? Because she ain't gonna have time to find somebody else to be her sponsor. Girl, the fuck. I just can't take it. Oh, Scott, you stupid. You bought that girl a whole car and she got a whole 8 DUIs. She ain't gonna ever get her license back, bro. And you bought her a car. The redness is amazing. That's what Cartoon Network is on. Anyway, next up, Clint and Lizzie. Girl, Clint sitting around, you know what I'm saying? Just, so, first of all, Baby Jack, people kept on saying, why you call him Baby Jack? If you've ever seen The Incredibles, he looked like a grown-ass Baby Jack. He really, really do. So he is Baby Jack in adult form. He at his house, which his house looks like a person who used to do meth or crack cocaine or heroin or some kind of drug that you gotta buy that comes in a plastic baggie. So plastic baggy drug. Anyway, you know, he in his house and he just waiting to hear back from Tracy, because of course he don't know where she at. She's basically still MIA. And then his wife gives him a call. So we see Tracy. Okay. There go Tracy. She's on the phone. So Tracy calls him from prison. Okay. She is again locked up in jail. You want to know why? Because she's a crackhead. Anyway, you know, he like, oh my God, what happened? Where are you? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? She says, I got pulled over driving to Midland. I don't know where Midland is. I don't know. She said it as if she was like, I got pulled over going to the grocery store to get some milk for our cookies. And I'm like, where the fuck is, and when did you get pulled over? I'm so confused. You know, she said, you know, I was pulled over. They said I had a parole violation because I had not, you know, I never reported to parole. Well, you're supposed to do it when you get out of jail. You do have a certain time frame to report to your parole officer or your probation officer. If you don't do that, they will violate you. Okay, they will do that. That's just the law. Anyway, you know, she says I'm in the jail. I don't have a bond. I have to wait to go before the parole people, and they will decide what they're going to do. So I don't know if they're going to just like let me out. I don't know if they're going to just keep me in. If they're going to send me back. I don't know if I have to go to a half house. I don't know what they're going to do, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I have to wait to see. You can't get me out. I can't get you out, my goddess. Oh my God. Oh my goddess, I just can't believe it. He like, you know, what's up with me and you? What's going on with me and you? She's like, you know what? I'm so sorry. You know, this addiction, you know, is, you know, it's tough. You know, it's tough. And I never left you. I never left you. I just left for a while. Bitch, you left him. You left him. Maybe not permanently, but you did leave that man, okay? Now, I got a bad addiction. We know to crack. You was smoking crack a day or two out of jail. Girl, I don't know how people can be in jail for so long and still want crack. I don't get it. Like, anyway, he then said, well, I got this letter from the car people. You know what I'm saying? What did you do with the car? Okay, what happened to the car? This fool say, we can talk about that later. I said, bitch, what? No, we can talk about that now. Right now. And then she said, we can talk about it later when I get out. I left the car at a store because I thought it had a tracker on it. And I said, well, if you left the car at a store, what car would you pull over in? And I'm like, would you like walking and got pulled over? Because you can get pulled over walking. You can, especially if you walking like I wonder if she was walking in the middle of the street. They showed a dashboard cam footage of her being pulled over, but I just figured it out. She was walking, so she must So she left a car somewhere and was walking, and the police seen her, and the police pulled over and arrested her. Because I kept thinking, I'm like, damn, they showing this dashboard cops cam and you don't see the car. Duh, J. Lee. So yeah, she left the car somewhere else and was walking somewhere, and because you want to know why? Because she's a crackhead. But truth be told, she didn't leave the car anywhere. She probably sold it for crack, had smoked some crack, and was trying to get back to where she was trying to go. So it is what it is. Anyway, she's like, you know, I can't lose you, girl. I can't lose you, Clint. Okay, you waited for me, you know what I'm saying? And I did this to us. I can't lose you. I love you. I'll do anything for you, my goddess. You know what I'm saying? I'll forever. I'm like, he is such an idiot. Sitting up there in that big ass sweater with that crack. Look, he looked like he do drugs, okay? The weird thing is he be having these scars on his face, and I think it's from crack pipes. Anyway, I have to get my God. I have to get you out of jail. And we're not getting divorced. Like, no divorce. Divorce isn't even in my vocabulary. But you just said the word. The words that are not in my vocabulary, I can't say them. You want to know why? Because they're not in my vocabulary. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She tell him, oh, but you can come see me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put you on my visitors list. You can come see me tomorrow. I'm like, bitch, he lives in a whole other state. He has to fly to you. Girl. And he says, whatever I can do, I'm going to do because you my goddess. I say, this fool is a fool amongst fools. I mean, he's a whole fool amongst fools. Ooh, Clint's so stupid. But, you know, some people do anything for crack or vagina. And sometimes people want crack and vagina at the same time, which is why they got married and they smoking crack and eating vagina. Anyway, Marcelino and Brittany, I did not get pictures of them. Well, I got pictures of her, I think. So, yeah. So, it's Marcelino's 40th birthday. So, Sasha got... No, Brittany... Damn it, wait. It's Marcelino's 40th birthday. So, Brittany asked Sasha if she can use Sasha's parents' house to give Marcelino a birthday party. Because they ain't got nowhere to go. And I guess you can't have a party at a hotel. But I'm like, if y'all live at a hotel, isn't that the best place to throw a party? Anyway, Sasha's parents say cool. You know what I'm saying? We then see she invited Amanda. Her ex-girlfriend Amanda. And her ex-girlfriend Amanda brought her friend Amanda. So I'm like, okay, so that's Brittany, Amanda, and Amanda. You know, Marcelino, I did not get a picture of him. So that picture is of last week. So we do see like a little scene of Brittany taking some kind of test or whatever. I'm like, she's either pregnant or she's on drugs. One of the two. So the test was either positive for pregnancy or positive for, you know, crack, weed, or whatever. Man, I don't know, drugs. Anyway, so Amanda number 2 says how she was also in jail. And she just recently got out. And Amanda number 1 says how she met Amanda number 2 10 years ago. I'm like, well, I don't know what that means. I mean, did y'all meet in prison that long ago? But who knows? And how do people just randomly like be in prison with friends? I'm like, Anyway, so, you know, it's a party. It's a little party with a lot of Marcelino people is there. You know what I'm saying? Brittany prison friends are there because our friends are from prison. So, you know, outside, Marcelino is, has his friends out there, whatever. And Amanda number 1 comes out to chit chat. And, you know, they talking, laughing, or whatever. And then they're kind of bickering back and forth. You know, who had the better pickup lines. Amanda says, well, you picked up my girl. Marcelino says, how, you know what I'm saying, it's as if you had a chance. And then Amanda 1 says, well, I let you have her. So again, they're kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So Amanda number 1 walks away and she's like, you know, talk to Brittany like, oh, he sold this, he sold that, like, I'm trying to be cool or whatever, and he keeps saying this, he keeps saying that. And Brittany, like, if you not mad, if you cool, like, if it's him, don't worry about it, I'll talk to him, like, I want y'all two to be friends and be cool or whatnot, I want it to be, you know what I'm saying, no issue. So while Brittany and Amanda number 1 is in the house squashing things, Amanda number 2 is outside and she hears things that Marcelino was saying, okay? And, you know what I'm saying, he's really saying how this is funny that, he says it's funny this whole thing is because it's as if a woman could ever compete with a man in a relationship. And I said, wait, what? What? It was weird what he was saying. Marcelino really feels like I feel 2 different ways. I feel like he's talking about sexually stuff. I think he's talking about stuff sexually as well as financially. I feel like he's saying the relationship I'm giving Brittany, y'all can't give her right now financially. Okay, but I also feel like he's saying y'all can't give her what I can give her because I have a dick and y'all don't. And no woman with a pussy can compete with a man with a dick. Well, and if you're a lesbian, a man with a dick don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I have gay friends and I have friends that are like lesbian, like, and they don't care about dick. Brittany just happens to be bisexual and she likes both. So Marcelino is lucky that she is bi because a true lesbian would be offended by that. And I think that's why man number 2 was offended. You know what I'm saying? He also said how, you know what I'm saying, women in prison relationships kind of aren't real. You know what I'm saying? He says, you know what I'm saying, any woman can't compete with what I'm giving her. They had a prison relationship and that's really not that big of a deal. And so she's like, so, but do you know what happened with them? Like, do you know how close they were? Like, the letters they shared? Like, do you know what was going on between them? And saying, she said, do you really think a relationship can't be real if it happens behind bars? And he said, yeah, I don't think it can be. Like, no, it's not real. And I'm like, this motherfucker here. She's offended, so she kind of walks away. But this is the crazy part. Marcelino, you and Brittany were in a prison relationship. The fuck, okay? If anything, her and Amanda number one was better because they were together in prison. You were in a prison relationship with someone who was in prison. You were not. So your relationship isn't any stronger because you have a dick. And I'm like, you're dumb because you're saying that a prison relationship isn't real, but you're with someone who you met while she was in prison. That's called a prison relationship. You dummy. And it made me so mad. And I was like, a man number two was right to be offended. You can't say that women in prison who have relationships, they're not real because they're in prison. I'm like, I think that's offensive. Like, that's like saying, if you have a work relationship, it ain't real because it ain't outside of job. No, but no, bitch, it's real, period. You know what I'm saying? Period. Period. Like, it's the stupidest shit. So, she walks away at man number two, and when she walks in the house, she says to Brittany, oh my God, I want to beat up your boyfriend, which you shouldn't have said that. She said, you know, I can see why him and Amanda don't get along. It's because of how he feels about women in prison. He's judgmental, and it was just disgusting. So Amanda number two was upset. And Brittany, like, what did he say? It was just, I just can't, like, the things he says about women in prison is just crazy. The fact that Brittany is acting as if she don't know how he think, it's funny to me. At the same time, that's her man, and she has to rock with her man. I just hope that she checks his ass and say, you can't tell people that things that happen in prison aren't real. Like, you can't say that because I met you in prison. We had a prison relationship, you old dumbass. Anyway, at this point in time, Brittany's upset. So Brittany goes to get Sasha and tells Sasha, I want to beat her ass. I want to fuck her up. She needs to leave. Okay, I'm going to fuck her up, but I can't fight her. Why can't you fight her? Because I'm pregnant. And no one knows I'm pregnant. You're the first person I've told. So I just need y'all to get both Amanda's number one and number two out of here because before I fucked them up. And so they have Amanda number one and number two leave. You know, Marcelino say, yeah, when Brittany's upset, like when she said someone has to go, they have to go, like, because when she said go. And I'm looking like, but Marcelino was an ass. He was an asshole for what he said. Like, he was totally an asshole. And the crazy part is, Amanda was really just was really standing up for Brittany as a woman in prison. Girl. Anyway, they didn't blow off some cake candles, and she's gonna be still fucking around Marcelino. She's pregnant. So I mean, it's like he don't even respect what she's been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been in and out of that place. So she has a lot of different experiences. She's met people in there. And I feel like he just don't like other women in prison. But he likes Brittany. Girl, I'm done. I don't like Marcelino. He gets on my goddamn nerves. And I ain't saying that Amanda number two, should not have went to Brittany and said she was going to beat up her boyfriend because he would have got the ass kicked in my house too. However, I would have asked, like, well, what did he say? I would have had a conversation, like, what did he say? And once she would have told me what he said, I said, girl, don't ignore his ass. I'll cuss him out later, but it's good. And I would have went to him and said, babe, you know, you can't, because you talking about me, bruh. Bruh, don't do that. Like, if you don't like that shit, then don't talk about it. Like, me and you should be a united front. And you can't talk down about women in prison because I was a woman in prison. I only been out about 6 weeks, bruh, is what I would have said. Last up, Sarah, Michael, and Megan. Okay, I didn't get a new picture of Sarah because I just didn't think about it. Theirs is easy. It's been a couple weeks since they fight before, okay? And, I want to put Megan on. There we go. It's been a few weeks since they fight. And Sarah says how her and Michael are doing good. You see, Michael realized that they should be a couple. And he has to be home more and be with his wife and his kid or whatever. And I'm like, oh, we have white Sarah on this episode. So there's no black boy Sarah on this episode. It's all white Sarah. So, you know, we then see his mom and sisters there. And you know what I'm saying, they all at the park walking around, you know, just been parking it out, just parking it. So we see him talk to his mom, and his, I think I have his mom picture too. Let me see if I have it, just so that we can have some reference, okay, just for some reference, a little bit here. Where's his mama? Oh, so that's his mama. I really wish she would have got her hair done. I really, really, really do. Like, no tea, no shade, but I mean, yeah. Anyway, so the mama like, look, you know what I'm saying? I know you getting used to this whole married life or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? You need to end things with Megan. You know what I'm saying? You know, you need to focus on your wife and your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be out here losing your wife and your daughter over some new girl. You just can't be doing it or whatever. And I don't think he's in love with Megan. Mama making her point clear. I think you and Sarah gonna make it. I think Sarah's the one, and you can't be fucking up because you just want to be out here, you know what I'm saying, wilding or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, you know, he brings up how I feel like I'll be making excuses for my antics. But, you know, I don't be trying to hurt Sarah on purpose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love Sarah, and we've been together for 6 years, on and off. But, you know what I'm saying? He says, I've been in jail since I was 15, and I lost so many years and within the prison system or whatever. I missed my teenage years. She like, so now I feel like sometimes I'll be trying to get some of that back. And the mom was like, look, baby, you can't get that time back, but you lost some like you can't get it back, you know what I'm saying? But you have a family now. You have to focus on your family. The mama telling him everything that she should, but I feel like her son been this way for a long time, and now all of a sudden you want to, you know, convince him to be a man and he should have been doing this shit, but I digress. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, his mom again thinks Sarah's the one for him, you know what I'm saying, because she was there for you when you was in prison, you know what I'm saying, she made sure you had money, she made sure you had money in a book, she put money on the phone. I'm looking like, so she paid for him. But again, the mom was like, you know, Sarah was there for you through your whole prison thing. And you know what I'm saying, but I'm like, it's just, I feel like he don't deserve Sarah. Even though I think Sarah's a whole, I don't like Sarah either. And I feel bad for Sarah, but I also don't like Sarah. Some by her black-white voices aggravates my spirit. You know, but the mom like, look, you need to cut ties with Megan and focus on Sarah and your baby. I do think he needs to cut ties with Megan. But he also needs to cut ties with Sarah. He also needs to be good. He needs to get his shit together. He can go the fuck up. Okay, let's just say that. He then says, well, I always planned to end things with Megan, and I'm going to end things when she come here, you know, today. He lying to his mama. Lying through his teeth. You know, we do see a little scene with Sarah and the mama talking or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, they think that Michael then went just to go see his PO. So, Sarah say how, you know, she hasn't told the mama that she pregnant either because she don't think it's the right time. And I said, well, okay. The mama then says to Sarah, I commend you, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, doing everything you could for my son, you know what I'm saying, while he was in prison, you was in school, you was taking care of him, you was working and raising a kid, and I can commend you for that. And I say, oh, congratulations, you know what I'm saying, that is hard. We have to give her kudos, you know what I'm saying, clap, 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 claw hands for that. Anyway, you know, but again, Sarah, like, you know, thank you, you know, it was a lot of work, but thank you. But she, again, don't tell mom that she's pregnant. So the mama then say, I would never tell Sarah, I would never walk up to Sarah and tell her what's going on with Mike. I would never do that. She says, however, if she asks me, that's a whole different thing. I'm like, so you, girl, that's crazy. Saying if she asks me, I won't lie about it. If you're going to stay out of it, then stay out of it. Because she kept on saying, like, I'm not going to tell Sarah nothing. If that's the case, don't tell her shit. Like, even if she asks you, say, ask my son. Like, just completely stay out of it. Girl, just do it. We do see Megan calling Michael. Like, look, I'm coming to see you this weekend, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to fly up or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and I want to come see you, because how we ended up with some bullshit. She's like, yeah, I do, I want to see you too, I miss you, whatever, how it ended before was crazy or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, because she only been talking to him via text, and that's it. I'm like, girl, your clues are all there. You only talk to that man via text, he don't, she just stupid, but whatever. So, you know, they both said how they need to spend more time together. So, when she said I'm coming up in a few days, like, oh, well, when you coming up? in a couple days. Like, well, my mom will come, my sister coming or whatever, and I need to spend time with them and, you know, have them spend time with my daughter. I'm trying to do the best I can, you know, to kind of have my family together. She said, oh, that's perfect. I need to meet your mom, your sister, and your daughter. I said, girl. So she like, look, I'm coming up there. I'm going to meet your family, and that's it. He like, all right, I'll pick you up from the airport. I say, girl. We see her fly in. She gets to the airport or whatever. They're hugging and kissing and hugging, you know what I'm saying? And as they walk away together, you know, he like, you know, I thought I could end things, you know what I'm saying? I got a good person and the bad person on my shoulder. The good person saying, you know, to be with Sarah. The bad person saying I should be with Megan because, but in my heart, I don't feel like I want to leave her alone with. She said that she got a one-way ticket. And so she can leave and book a flight to go home whenever she can. But right now she there to see how the city is and just to be there for a while. Like she got a heavy ass suitcase. Why? Because she plans to be there for a while. And that's how I kind of go off for him saying to her, hey, I got to tell you something. And I feel like we're going to tell her because they making it seem as if he's going to say, oh, it's over. No, he's going to tell her, you can't meet my mom and my sister. He's going to make up some reason why he can't meet them. Girl, bye. Anyway. That's how it went off. So, I mean, I'm done. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.